Do you ever noticed what feeling sometimes what they not respecting you? Maybe in your work or maybe your partner, especially if you are just starting dating and you're feeling that respect is not there and you kind of don't know how to do that and you don't know, how to change that. And then many of us trying to please them to kind of achieve that respect from the person. So today I actually will be talking, thank you, Antoinette, thank you, honey. I will be talking how we can change that, that respect and how to achieve that respect from others and how to change that. What if somebody not respecting you and really maybe treating you like, ash, 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 And me as success mentor and love relationship coach, Asta Jacobson, I wanted to tell you it's so important if somebody respects you or not. That are from the very early stage in the relationship or in work or in any environment. And actually, if your child in very young age starting and not respecting you, that's again becomes a huge problem in future. And why do I say that? Why do I want you to talk about this today? I actually talked with my client and she was saying, many people actually, many people saying that, everybody everywhere, like selling everything in the shops and everything. And like, when you go in the shop, your child going crazy, they want everything and you don't know how to treat them. And then they starting tantrums or whatever. And then your man saying, come on, I don't want this. And in the end, you only one who trying to please everybody. And then shop assistant saying, and she was like, I don't understand. Why am I between all of these fires? And why am I feeling like I am the one who's actually getting all this trouble, with the husband, with the kid, and then with the shop assistant. And then you see other people looking at me and saying, oh my God, she don't know how to work with the child and with the husband, she must be, and they not giving her respect because she must be useless, And that's where comes this, we always looking for approval for others. And that's why we're trying to change who we are to get that respect. But my biggest formula, what I want to release this today, how to get that respect, actually starting respecting yourself first. My son is 23 years old and he knows till now, but this is what I will not tolerate. Or this, no way. Like, and he knows that. He don't need long, sections as, lessons or something. He just know this is not respectable. And he would never do that. But he learned this from young age. So when and how to achieve that? First, ask yourself, am I okay with this situation? And you know what? Many times I just stand and left. And I told, this is not for me. I will not tolerate this. And if you want to fix this yourself, do it. And you would be surprised how others react. I'd give this kind of suggestion for one lady, and she have 3 kids. Like she said, they drive me crazy. I can't go shopping with them. They're not respecting me. One is climbing there, and I have to catch them. And it's like a game for them, but not for her. She's going like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. And yes, then she worry what others looking at her and saying, she is not that good mother, she can't control her kids. so like so not nice, so not polite. Of course, the other woman who is not that perfect as well, she's saying for other. But the biggest point, what she done, she just said, okay, if you're not doing what I'm asking you, I'm leaving. And she turned around and left the shop. For kids was actually shock, but actually nobody like taking this attention what she making. As before, she would run and they would laugh, they would like, spit on her. That's more fun, like, oh my god, that's so cool, let's have a fun. And they laugh and like they create a game and like joke for themselves. But actually when she decided, I will not tolerate this, and she went out from the shop, three of them running after her, mommy, don't leave us, oh my god. Like that was shock for them because she did not run after them. And that's exactly what works everywhere. If your man not respect you, sorry honey, I love you, but I leave you. Not like leaving you if you don't want yet, but like give the shock to the system of the person who's actually treating you like crap. Because that's always good to give a shock, but I will not tolerate this. And in work, I had like when I worked a long time ago, actually now 14 years ago, I worked in beautiful shop, in wonderful, beautiful place, wonderful environment. But one woman was so bully. Like seriously, she hated me because I was better. I was younger. I don't know why she was hated me. And of course, I was a lot better dressmaking person. I was a lot better, the boss actually started loving me more and bringing me to her special clients, like for her family, introducing me. And this one was like, they did not do, it was not happy at all. So she decided to bully me. And I was a lot younger, and my child was in Lithuania. And I was 1 year without my child. My heart was broken. I was like crying inside like a baby because it was so painful to see your child for 1 year and you did not know when you will see him next, because in that time I needed work permit. But I was so needed to create this environment, what I did till like for now, and now like it's all good. But took me a year to get that work permit and to fix all documents and everything. And she was just like made me to cry. She like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. You're doing this, you're doing that. And I was on that little edge. Would anybody make me break? Because I was so in that fragile state, like, it was my mental health was not strong. I was on my own. I was lonely in different country, and my child is in far away from me. Like, I don't know, is he laughing? I don't know, is he crying? Like, is he hungry? Of course, I know my mom was feeding him and looking after him. But when you're not having someone, so important next to you, it's so hard. And I was working hard and, trying to please everybody because you are in the different place and you don't want to argue with anybody. And she was so using that. She was bully. She was terrible. But I knew I will not tolerate this. And we had in our kitchen this big sign, big kind of sign. And it's like what to do if somebody bullying you. I come in crying in the kitchen. Everybody was like, what's going on, Asta? Why are you crying? I did not tell everybody. I'm like, oh my, yeah, somebody bullying me. No. I said, no way. I will take this any longer. I pulled off this this poster, and it was actually peeled off pretty well. I pulled it off. I came in, I dropped it on the table for her at the front of her, and I said, that's it. Next time, I will not talk to you. I will go straight away to the boss. And it was written, if something, that person could be hired, fired, sorry, could be out from the job. But I did not argue with her. I did not do any of that. I just said, I will not tolerate this. This is next step, what I will do. So the biggest point is really to respect yourself first and feel, am I happy being in this treatment of this person? Am I happy in here where somebody making me unhappy? And I could not leave the job, and I would not leave the job because of some woman, like old cranky woman. you know, my life is just beginning. I just got this amazing job, and I know I'm getting my papers done. No way I would leave the job. But no way this woman will eat me anymore. And she actually stopped after that. She didn't change, and I don't want what she will change, but she stopped being that terrible. And anyway, the biggest point what I wanted to tell you, like, don't tolerate anything what you think it's not tolerable, if I say it right. Because no one should live in any place where you feel no respect, where you feel, oh, I will do anything to please them. No. More you will try to please them, less they will want to love you, like love you for the person. Because more you become this nothing, this like someone what they, you would not do that. Like everybody loves the kind of, I'm not saying queen or whatever, but person who is like a queen. They actually, bow to the queen. So you imagine you are the queen. And you're saying, no, I don't want what people bow to me, but I know what I will not tolerate. And I'm actually was watching now historical movie about Elizabeth, whatever, it's very interesting. And before they go to her presence, they actually given the people like kind of like a rules. When you coming in, you have to bow. If the queen not sitting not sitting down, you not sitting down. If queen not do this, you not do this. If queen will tell you only, then you will do this. It's like big rules, like for that to know how to treat the queen, because not everybody coming to the queen every day. They don't know what to do, how to treat. And that was so interesting. I'm like, that's exactly how we should do. Like, not like make a rules, but it is some rules what I will not tolerate, And I always talk with my man, honey, no, this is not. And talk, because nobody will know till you not say. Nobody know how you feel if you not tell them. Nobody know how to be around you if you not tell them. Because as I was saying, women thinking what men want this way, men thinking what women loves that way stuff, or this way and that way. But we are all so different. Like every woman is different and every man is different. So if we will be tolerating each of us, oh, you a man, okay, so you like this. Oh, you a woman, okay, so you just like that. No, we having our own personalities. We having our own lifestyles. And some people will tolerate it, some person will not. And I always tell for people when I meet them in the future, like in the beginning or something like that, I always explain, this is your appointment. We will be working 1 hour. And if you're late, you will be working less than 1 hour because you have to be in time. And then everybody comes in time. And actually my clients, they're very good because I ask them, I tell them, you're having 1 hour for that. And if you will be late, you're losing your own time because next client is the next hour. So don't you think if you late an hour, you will be whatever? No, that means it's gone. And it's so important for the people to say, because they don't know. Like, how would they know? And this is not being rude. This is actually being fair. So biggest formula, I'm saying, love yourself, respect yourself first. and ask yourself where I am okay and where I am no way. And tell the person who treating you like you would say would be different. Don't be nice. Don't be this, oh, they will understand themselves. No. No man, no woman will understand what you're not happy if you not tell them. And this happened many times, many stories I can tell you. And people, what I love, they starting acting something way, and I would say, sorry, honey, I love you. Always say you love them first. But this is no way I will tolerate this. No, this is not, no, no. And then you're giving person to chance to change. And if they don't want to change, then they're not in the same road with you, or whatever. But always we giving chance to change. But many times people don't know what you don't tolerate. So talk with yourself first and ask yourself, where am I happy? How would I like what people would treat me? And if I don't like how they treated me, how should I tell them nicely? But like nicely strict way. Or if they're not listening, how can I change that to the point what maybe I don't need to see them anymore? Because life is too short. Life is too short to live next to someone or be with someone or be in work somewhere where you bullied or something. It's life is too short. And nobody will give you that time where you wasted with someone or somewhere where you was not treated well. I'm sending you loads of love. Love yourself first, respect yourself first, and do what you love. That's mean enjoy your life. That's mean live your life with people around you, with you being happy. So I'm talking to you tomorrow, and I sending you loads of love.